Jill Elizabeth, and this is part of a series that I'm calling Journaling the Inner Journey, because there's so much going on out and around us. I thought it's a really important time to also focus on what's going on within us, because I believe nothing changes out there until we change it in our mind and our heart in here. And the best way I found to do that is to create self-awareness within by asking better questions. So, deep breath. You kind of saw the question in the title, and I will see you on the other side. So the quick version is, drum roll, journal question number 2. What is it that I don't, D-O-N-N-O-T, do not, I don't think I spelled that right. What don't I want to know? And we're in this amazing moment of time where, apocalypse, lifting the veil back, secrets revealed. We're learning a lot about what's going on around us that we never knew and had no idea what the underbelly of civilization maybe actually was. But I posit, challenge, encourage you to apply that same self-awareness to your own life, your own story, your own thinking, your own feeling. What is it you don't want to know about yourself? Now, that was the most transformative journaling question, life change question I ever asked. Once I started asking that question, here's how I knew I was on the right track. No one wants to do this. I knew I was on the right track when the answer that came to me intuitively was something I didn't want to hear. It wasn't telling me how wonderful I was, how special I was, how unique I was, how fabulous I was. It was saying, well, you might want to look at this. And I would be uncomfortable, I'd be angry, I'd be resistant, I don't think so. And eventually I would make myself look at it. I'd find my way back. I would see there's some truth in that. Then I was able to process it in a way that created self-awareness and then actual change in my thinking, change in my feeling, change in my behavior. And that is how my life began to transform. And the other way I know I'm on the right track is when I disassociate. What did I just write? I forgot. I can't remember. Or I distract. Wait, the dogs. Or what did I just see fly by? So it's almost an unconscious thing that happens, but a lot of times when you hit on a key thought you don't want to know, you distract, you disassociate, you get sleepy, you get tired. It's fascinating to me when I'm talking to people and we hit on something they don't want to know, then all of a sudden there's a loud noise in the distance and you can say, how did that happen? Was it a coincidence? Methinks not. So we either personally distract, or we fog up in our mind, or we decide now is a good time to check our phone. We use distraction, disassociation, all of these things. We lose our focus, often when it's something we don't want to know. So I look to the key, meaning I'm having a reaction of what I don't like the way I feel, to an idea that my subconscious is trying to communicate to me. Or 2, I can't remember what I just thought. Power of journaling. Write it down, because in a minute it might be gone. And it might be 10 years before it comes back. Utilize the journal, and what I call the purge process is to get everything out you would never tell another living soul. Not your therapist, not your best friend, not your romantic partner, not even your dog. Journaling in its most powerful form is in a purge process. Just get it all out, and then there's an empty space, and decide what you want to fill it with. More of the old or something new. Maybe it takes more than once, and if you're still doing it 10 years later, maybe that's something else you need to look at. So, super powerful question number 2, most transformative question I've ever had, posited to me, and the reason I thought of it, I'm not going to tell you here, I'll tell you someplace else. Deep breath. What is it I don't want to know about me, my thinking, my feeling, my actions, my choices, my behaviors, my social justice urges, my beliefs, my limitations, all of the stuff we think is so perfect and defined because it's ours. Nothing changes till we're willing to take a really hard look in the mirror. And the most powerful, safest, effective mirror I've ever found is a purge journal in which nobody sees it but you, and eventually you burn it. But until then, it's a very powerful moment and exercise. So deep breath, my friends, and I will see you next time.